Never mess with Trump, especially when billions are on the line. Elon Musk just found that out the hard way. This isn't just another celebrity beef. This is one of the most powerful men in politics, Donald Trump, versus one of the richest men in the world, Elon Musk. What started as a few sharp words on social media has now exploded into a full-blown political and financial war. And at the center of it, a multi-billion-dollar Tesla deal that just got terminated. You're not going to believe how personal this has gotten, and how deep the fallout could go. Let's break it all down. Just a few months ago, Tesla was riding high. Elon Musk had a massive new deal lined up, one that would bring thousands of jobs and a brand new Tesla gigafactory to a swing state that's key in the 2024 election. Everything looked locked in, until Elon fired shots at Donald Trump. Trump didn't take it lightly. Now, the deal's dead. Musk is fuming, Trump is doubling down, and Tesla might lose billions. But the real question is, how did we even get here? How did two of the most influential men in America go from nodding heads to throwing grenades? Let's rewind. The love-hate relationship. To understand how things exploded, you need to know, this feud has been brewing for a while. Back in 2016, Elon Musk wasn't exactly a Trump fan. He criticized Trump's stance on climate change and even stepped down from Trump's advisory council after the US pulled out of the Paris Climate Accord. But later, Elon tried to play nice. Tesla needed support. SpaceX needed contracts. And Trump loves a successful businessman, right? For a while, the two kept things civil, until Twitter got involved. The Twitter tension. When Elon bought Twitter, things changed fast. Suddenly, he had a megaphone, and he wasn't shy about using it. He started tweeting jabs, some subtle, some not so much, about Trump's leadership, Trump's age, even Trump's decision-making. Then came the tweet. In early 2024, Musk posted a not-so-subtle comment. America needs a fresh start. We don't need the same tired choices again. It wasn't a direct shot, but everyone knew exactly who he meant. Trump and Biden. Trump fired back instantly on Truth Social, calling Musk a clown billionaire and accusing him of turning Twitter into a disaster zone. He even suggested that Musk was begging him for favors when it came to SpaceX and Tesla projects. And then, it got personal. The deal that died. Here's where things got real. Behind the scenes, Tesla had been negotiating a massive deal with the state of Georgia. We're talking about a $9 billion investment to build a new gigafactory, Tesla's biggest in the US yet. It would have created over 10,000 jobs and been a big win for the state. The deal was set to go through. Local lawmakers were hyped. Incentives were being finalized. And Tesla was already scouting land. But then, the Trump comments started influencing state politics. Several top officials in Georgia, many of whom are closely aligned with Trump or rely on his base, started raising concerns. They questioned the environmental impact. They delayed meetings, and finally, they pulled the plug. Just like that, the deal was dead. Was it really about the environment? Sure, the official reason given was environmental review issues and zoning conflicts. But let's be honest, this deal was fast-tracked before. Nobody was worried about zoning until Trump publicly declared war on Musk. One state rep even slipped up in an interview and said, "We don't need to be doing business with people who disrespect our party's leadership." Yeah, that says a lot. How it's affecting Elon. Elon Musk is not someone who takes losses quietly. After the deal fell through, he fired off a series of tweets calling out political interference and small-minded corruption. He even suggested moving Tesla's future projects entirely outside the US. Investors weren't thrilled. Tesla stock took a dip. And rumors started flying that Musk might look to Europe, or even the Middle East, for the next big gigafactory. But that's not even the worst part. SpaceX might be next. Multiple government contracts with SpaceX are now under review. That's billions in funding. And guess who's been making noise about those contracts on the campaign trail? Yep, Trump. In a rally, Trump said, "Why are we giving taxpayer money to someone who mocks American leadership? We have other companies that can do the job." That's a direct threat, and it's a big one. Because as much as Musk loves controversy, his companies still rely on government contracts and state-level support. Without that, things get a lot riskier. Why Trump's not backing down? Here's the thing, Trump never forgets a slight. He sees Musk as a turncoat, a rich guy who used to benefit from Trump-era policies, but now acts like he's above it all. And more importantly, Trump sees disloyalty. Musk represents something Trump hates, a billionaire who won't kiss the ring. And in Trump's world, that means war. He's using every bit of political influence he has. The fans are taking sides. This feud isn't just playing out in boardrooms and on campaign trails. It's all over the internet. On one side, you've got hardcore Trump supporters calling Musk a globalist and sellout. They say he's gotten too big for his boots and forgot where his money came from. On the other, Musk's fans say Trump's just jealous. They point to SpaceX, Tesla, Neuralink, real innovation. They say Trump is trying to destroy what he can't control. Reddit threads, YouTube debates, podcast rants, it's everywhere. Even other celebrities are chiming in. Joe Rogan hinted at the feud in a recent podcast, saying,
"I think Elon's pissing off a lot of powerful people, which, can be dangerous."
No kidding. What this means for Tesla's future. The Georgia Gigafactory was supposed to be Tesla's big U.S. comeback, a huge domestic investment after years of global expansion. Losing it? That's not just a speed bump. It's a brick wall. Musk has hinted at shifting focus to countries like India or Indonesia, where governments are practically begging for Tesla to come and build. But moving overseas takes time, money, and logistics. In the short term, this feud with Trump is going to cost Tesla jobs, contracts, and maybe even market share. Musk is a long-term thinker. But even he knows political headwinds this strong can mess with any business plan. But is there a path to peace? Strangely enough, maybe. Musk has shown before that he'll do business with people he doesn't like if the numbers make sense. And Trump? He loves a good comeback story. Some insiders believe this whole thing could blow over if both men see an advantage in shaking hands again. But as of now, that handshake looks very far away. So here's where we're at. Elon Musk and Donald Trump are locked in a battle of egos, influence, and billions of dollars. What started as a few jabs on social media has turned into real-world fallout. A Tesla factory deal is dead. SpaceX contract could be next. And neither man is backing down. This isn't just drama. It's real money, real jobs, real power moves. And the next chapter might be even crazier. Watch the next video to see what Elon's planning now and why it could shock everyone.